Hey, what's up guys? It's been a really long time since we put up a video, but I thought I'd give an update. A lot has changed, a lot of cool things have happened. Biggest one, of course, is just gonna be the bike. This is that same bike, it's just been through a lot of changes. The most visible one's obviously the fairings, but that's the original motor that it came with. What ended up happening with that is, if you read the comments I left on other videos, is basically the ground chipped on the spark plug and it scored the cylinder and chipped the piston and just kind of toasted the motor. I ended up getting another motor for it, put the motor in, and then right after I put the motor in, I took it for a ride. I was hitting the turn and didn't have these plastic pieces right under here, which essentially just stop air from getting in underneath the fairings. So my whole fairings ripped off, or at least my whole left side ripped off, shattered, fell on the floor. And then at that point, I just decided, since I'm going to be getting new fairings, I'll just do a full overhaul of the bike. The biggest thing on the bike, of course, is just going to be this headlight. Now, what I've done with this headlight is I completely disassembled it, rebuilt it with new parts, and just customized it. The big thing you can see, if it'll focus, now excuse the fact that it is kind of covered in bugs, because I do ride it a lot, but the housing is blacked out. There we go. So it's a blacked out housing, and then I got these two from eBay. They're halo lights that came with demon eyes. I pulled the demon eyes out and I just put a regular RGB LED in there, so that way I can control a demon eye. Now, I'll go ahead and show you that right now. I have a kill switch down here, so if I flick this switch on, it'll control these rear strip lights, which you can kind of see right there. There you go. And then I also have them running to the front. I control this all through an app, so just give me a quick second, I'll set it up. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, so this is just the Aurora controller. It's a Bluetooth controller. And essentially all it does is it lets me change the lights. Now you can see that it's darker. I can cycle through just different colors. These work hand in hand with those halos. So if I can get a kind of good look here. There you go. It's hard to see, just the camera, it's hard to pick it up. You can get kind of a funky glare that shows you, but you can see the colors within the halo. If I can get a good angle on it, it's kind of green. You can see it there. Like I said, sorry about all the bugs and stuff that are all over it. Maybe if but that's kind of the gist of it. And I'll go through and I'll kind of explain how I have all that working without the bike running. So, wrong one. There we go. Alright, so what I ended up doing here is, if you look in these corners, you can the focus is, oh, hello. Oh, big guy. Oh, big guy. These are Brutus and Aries. You guys might have seen him in the other videos. He got way bigger. He didn't really get too much bigger, but he's still cute. But anyways, getting back to the bike. So what I did is, these are essentially running lights. I kept the bulbs in there because I didn't want just open cavities. And I cut the wires. I ended up running those to the halos. And the way I'm able to run it without running the bike is, so if you go onto the actual, for this specific bike, I'm assuming other bikes do, but I don't really know, is if the bike's on and it's off, and you go and you do the extra turn to lock the wheel, there's just one more click you can do. And that extra click turns on the running lights, which, since I've rewired them, turns the halos on. This is the case I want to leave it on in a car meet, something like that. Now obviously I wouldn't keep this on for too long, I don't want to drain my battery. But that's kind of the update as far as the bike goes. It got new fairings. I did end up sending the stabilizer out to GPR. I previously said that it's not worth it, but after they rebuilt it and it was actually working properly, the stabilizer is amazing. I would definitely recommend getting one. It's about a yearly $50 service fee for it, so it's not too bad. The other big thing I did was smoked out the rear tail light and turn signal, so it kind of just looks a lot more modern and newer. And what we can do, I'll update you guys on what's going on as far as vehicles too. Mustang is still here. And the Hyundai's still here. So those two haven't left. We did just get a new truck in. This is just, let's see if it'll focus. There we go. So that's the new truck, and then we did end up getting rid of the Civic, and then Trevor ended up getting that Kia. You're into Jeeps, there's a clean Jeep, and a clean Bug over there. Super cool neighbor, super cool guy, super sick cars. But here, what we can do is we can get a quick startup in on the bike. Show you how the motor's running perfectly. Let's see. Now, you hear that extra noise? That's the secondary throttle bodies. It's just essentially over opening. As soon as you start the bike, it turns right off. So just give me a quick sec. Put you guys down. Yeah, overall the bike's running great, everything's good. I just thought I'd give everybody an update. I'll probably put another video out just kind of going over the truck. And then I have a couple riding videos. I don't know if I got great footage or not. I'll probably have to look at those. And I'll put something else together and put it up. Thank you guys for watching.